Welcome. I'm going to talk about Kondense. Kondense is a summarizer that I made. It's a summarizer for Chinese, English, Arabic, Urdu, Hindi. So it would take those articles written in those languages and it would summarize them. And as you may imagine, this is like ChatGPT cannot do this. It cannot like take web links and summarize them for you. So yes, like what can I say? Like I'm ahead of the curve again. So it would take like an article that you'd see like and it would actually say, okay, this is what the article is about. It would point out the important parts of that article, and you'd save time by like saying, okay, what is this article about? And of course, like if you found the article interesting or the summary of the article interesting, like you could of course then reread it or research it or whatever that you'd like to do. So I built the artificial intelligence portion of Kondense, the natural language processing part of it. I mean, they're both related, but a little bit different or more specialized. Kondense actually came as a Apple app, a Google app, so Google Play, and it would work on iPhones, Android phones. There was also a web version of it, like a website where you could use it. So it had the whole shebang, as it is said. The backend, I chose DigitalOcean to build it in, not AWS. Like I have deep experience in AWS, but for this one, I wanted to do a little more of the, like I wanted to like learn more about like, just doing everything manually. So manually as in the sense of I wanted to like automate all the things and learn, okay, this is how AWS would do it. So like, I did it, I learned it by myself, and I used DigitalOcean, some of its services. DigitalOcean is like sort of like AWS or Azure, Microsoft Azure for those who are familiar. And it's more bare bones, quite excellent and like comparative actually to what AWS and Azure does. Of course, you have to be more technically inclined. You have to be you have to be sort of like be able to do these things, and then you can use DigitalOcean. And that was my backend platform. I hosted my backend on it. The front end, of course, is on your phone, the Google or the iPhone or the website. Of course, the local data storage, the AI processing that goes on the backend, of course, the scalability. If many people are using your database or the app, in my case, like, how do you scale up? How do you go from having 10 computers to 1,000 computers if it so that the load is equally distributed. And I'm actually very, very proud of Kondense. The languages that I was summarizing for are spoken by literally billions of people. So like really, really outstanding product. Of course, ahead of its time. It's like a time-saving apps. They are difficult to do, but they have a like most people, like when they use their phone, they're using it to waste their time, and Kondense actually would save you time. So it's like, it's just like a different way of being, a different way of thinking. And like Kondense is like, for me, like some utility app that saves you time, makes your life better, is like, way better than something like that just is a time waster app. So it sort of reflects my thinking, which reflects my way of living, and I'm actually very proud of Kondense. The beautiful logo, I designed it myself. And talking about logos, like all the logos that you see of Kondense, Doodle Singh, they're actually all made by me. I'm an artist. Like you can see me talking about my art. And the softwares that I make, in this case Kondense, quite artistic, if I may say so. Many different languages. I speak actually quite a few languages. more than the number of fingers on my one hand. I actually speak more languages than 5, and it's just something that I absolutely love doing. The other thing, like I actually built Kondense many years ago, way ahead of ChatGPT. ChatGPT is like, it's like it's famous now, but like it's really not cutting edge. Like, it's, what can we say? Like, if someone is not familiar with it, they'll say yes. You can impress anyone with a if they're not familiar in the field. So it is what it is. Not to trash ChatGPT. ChatGPT is okay. It's like, whatever floats your boat. And like Kondense, it's something that I am very proud of. I have a background in artificial intelligence and natural language processing, so I am actually very proud of Kondense. So thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, suggestion, feedbacks, if you're just curious about how these apps are made, what's AI, what's NLP, I'd love to hear from you. And thank you for listening and being here. Thank you so much. Bye, and come back soon.